If you watch my video on the pain spasm pain cycle, I'd mentioned that there's only two ways that you can interrupt this neuromuscular communication between the brain and the muscles. One is by putting direct pressure on, and the other one is by using ice. This is just a small mouthwash cup. You can find them at your local grocery store. What I'd recommend that you do is you fill it up literally all the way to the top. Put these in your freezer. Then what you can do is you can peel a little bit of it away, and what you can do is start to use it for what we call circular massage with ice. The reason why I like to use these Dixie cups is I want you to literally do circular massage. In the last video, I pointed out, let's say that you have a pain in your shoulder. I want you to literally fill this up to the rim, freeze it, peel a little bit off. You're gonna do circular massage until you literally peel apart the entire cup. And here's the reason why. When we start to feel extreme cold, our body's like, stop. You want to not fall victim to that. When we're dealing with ice, also known as cryotherapy, what you want to do is you want to go through it's cold, it's starting to freeze, and then it goes numb. If you remember in the last video, what we spoke about is we're trying to interrupt that neuromuscular communication between the brain and the tightness in the tissue. If you've got what we refer to as chronic pain, that communication system has gotten very, very strong. We're trying to interrupt that communication message so that we can start to let that muscle relax. So what we do is, with the use of ice and or direct pressure, we do circular massage. Eventually it goes from cold to freezing and then numb, and that's when the light switch effect takes place. Once you can get to that point, and obviously when it starts to get extremely cold, you're not going to feel that in your shoulder anymore, but it's just a good reference as to how long should I do it. I would do it until this small mouthwash Dixie cup is completely melted on your shoulder, arm, wherever you've got, a spasm. One thing to keep in mind is when you're trying to deal with trigger points and when you're trying to interrupt this pain, spasm, pain, try to keep yourself off of pain medicines like ibuprofen, because it masks the neuromuscular communication. That's where we get into the subject of a pain site versus the pain source, which I'll talk about next. So this is what I wanted you to see. If you're trying to interrupt that communication, you can do it with direct pressure and or using an ice cup. If this has created any questions, as always, please feel free to email me, contact@coachrob.com. And as always, thanks so much for watching.